Hi there, I'm Sipka, and this is the Apatros review. Now, in this episode, we take for the second last review for the 2022 season, if I'm doing this 2023. In this episode, we take a look at a film called Parasitic, which is an ultra low budget horror movie. This premiered in the United States and Canada direct to video on the 26th of June 2012, and was directed, written, and edited by Timothy R. Martin, who is a visual effects guy. The cast includes Bianca Holland, Miguel de la Rosa, Amanda Beck, Bjorn Gisku Jr., Marcus Jordan, Al Gallagher, and James Dean Jazz Lewis. That last name's weird. In Australia, this was released onto DVD by Bounty Films, a label that was formed by one of the founders of Force Video after he sold the company to Beyond Entertainment. The print is in NTSC, which does the cheap photography no favors. Now for the synopsis. The night manager of a Florida nightclub is infected by an alien parasite that has infested the cheap sushi she ate while on duty. After the nightclub closes down for the night, leaving behind a small group of employees to have a little after party, the night manager heads to the bathroom, where the parasite emerges from between her massive silicone-enhanced breasts, making her a zombie. She then stalks the remaining employees throughout the lockdown nightclub, turning all those she kills into zombies, all while she's topless. Now, the VFX technician-directed genre film is a small but very well-known subgenre of the sci-fi and horror genres, mainly due to the majority of product turning out to be trash. I understand something like Aliens vs Predator Requiem being roundly trashed, but films like the Tom Savini remake of The Night of the Living Dead back in 1990, or Stan Winston's classic Pumpkinhead, were legitimate cult classics that were better than the reputation suggested. Also, that MacGyver movie that Screaming Mike George did in the 1990s, that was a good movie too. As for Parasitic, this is an ultra-cheap vanity project made by Timothy R. Martin, a visual effects techie who did work in the 2011 prequel of The Thing. By the way, that prequel, The Thing, was actually a pretty good movie, especially if you watch it right before the Carpenter original. It fits together. With the exception of the admittedly... by the way, you could say that Martin wanted to make his own Thing knockoff, and he conducted that by making this film. With the exception of the admittedly very cool effects, there is nothing in the movie that is in any way considered to be professional. Acting is poor, the dialogue is one level away from being classed as ear rot. The idea of having the primary monster being a topless woman wearing nothing but panties with an alien zombie starring penis sitting above a massive breast was his decision and is brain dead as a said monster. The plot is extremely thin to the point of being non-existent. The nightclub manager picks the worst day to eat some cheap sushi, turns into a zombie, and hunts down the rest of the hangers-on for a dark and completely locked Florida nightclub. By the way, this movie was actually shot in a real Florida nightclub. I wonder if they did a screening of this movie there. You'll be damned if you expect anything more than this. Parasitic sits in the D-1 out of 10 rank in my grade ladder. This movie is utter crap. Now for gore nudity. There's a little gore courtesy of a child course, but nudity almost entirely consists of Bianca Holland's massive boobs. Okay, so Parasitic gets a D-1 out of 10. It's atrocious. And it was released in Australia on a DVD that's... I've only seen this DVD in rental video stores back when they were still around. And yeah, from Bounty Films, which is almost like a bootleg label. Okay, so that's it for that review. One more review left to go for the 2022 season, then I move on to 2023, which will be which I'm going to start in a few days. Okay, hope you guys are staying safe. I don't do requests, but if you have any questions about films or DVDs in general, just hit me out in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer. Take it easy, guys. Happy New Year, and see ya.